Hey everybody, Mungo Darkmatter here, and welcome to Solstice Day 21. And believe it or not, as cold as it was yesterday, it is even colder today. It's supposed to flurry tomorrow and possibly snow the next day. But it is bright and sunny and beautiful out today. And I'm just out around the lake taking some pictures, kind of enjoying the day. I wish it was warmer. I forgot my gloves. I wish I had my gloves or brought my gloves with me. I can warm my hands in my pockets, but when you're taking pictures, your hands are usually exposed. I don't really like to wear gloves that often, just on a typical day. But when you're doing certain things like photographing or fishing or stuff like that, you definitely need a pair of gloves. I even bought a pair of these spandex fingerless gloves, which are really comfortable and really easy to pick stuff up with. I bought those for like when I'm outside taking pictures and stuff, and I left those at home as well. It's just even a regular pair of gloves. So that is rather unfortunate. It's something I will have to put on my checklist for the next time I am out shooting pictures. I used to shoot pictures a lot for papers, and I'd shoot like sporting events and stuff. And in the winter, outside sporting events, or in the fall, if it was really cold and outside sporting events, you really did need a pair of gloves to keep your hands warm sometimes. But the problem is, you don't want a set of gloves that is going to impede you from operating the camera. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there. If you don't have the glove, your hands freeze. If you're wearing the gloves, it's harder to work the equipment sometimes. All right, well, it's definitely a beautiful day out here. I've been testing some stuff. This is my new jacket, and I'm kind of testing it because I had it in my car and I was only wearing a hooded sweat jacket, and fortunately I had this hat from Cabela's in here too that I bought the other day, because I noticed I know it's just cold. I should have brought a heavier jacket with me. I did not intend to come this far. I was looking at another park that I've always tried to figure out a way to park near it, to get to it, as opposed to parking somewhere far away and walking to it. It's just a little park. It's woods and a creek and stuff, but I'd like to go there at some point. But even though it's really relatively close to where I am, it's hard to get to because the entrances to it are a ways away from anywhere you would park or anything. And even at that, I would have to probably find some place to park just close enough just to walk to the entrance, within a reasonable amount of time. And I know where I can park, kind of, but it's still a little bit of a jaunt just to get to the beginning of the trail. And there are a couple places I could park or get near or go in it near, but I'm on the wrong side of the creek. Path's on the other side, and there's no good place to cross. So it's really hard to access this one park. And I thought a couple times I found ways in, and I noticed they'd been working on the trails as I drive by, and I saw an article on the web about that, and I noticed on the map that there was a road, and it went down, and it says the entire area is a park. And if you look at the satellite picture, it looks like there's a little parking lot, but it looks like there's a house there or something. And I thought, I wonder what's going on there. Why is there a house in such a small park? I mean, it could be restrooms, it could be a number of things, I figured. Well, it turns out there's a private residence. It's like in the middle of this park, and there's a driveway that goes to the residence, and it's a pretty long driveway. It must be hard to get out of if it snows, and it's not paved at all. And on the map, it doesn't really specify that's a private driveway. It actually shows it as a road. And it's kind of hidden. It's hard to find. I actually turned to the wrong area a couple places. I actually thought this one place was the road because it was so close to it, but it's just a huge sidewalk. It's part of the path that I guess they made to the main road so people could walk down it. And mainly, if you live in the neighborhood, you could walk down there. It's not, you could park on the road and go there if you don't like live around there, but mainly the park is accessible to people that live there. But anyway, so I get to this road thinking it may go to like a little park area or a place where you can park, and it said no trespassing, private driveway. So that kind of solves that mystery, because I found that before, and I think it even had a park sign there, and I didn't go down it because it looks like it's a private driveway, and but there was no posting at that time one way or another, and apparently it is a private driveway, so I have to find another way in, or I'll have to kind of walk the long way around. I can actually park in a shopping center not too far from it and walk to it, so I may have to do that, but that seems a little bit odd, parking that far and then walking to the entrance of it. But I guess people are walking up there all the time anyway. People jog along there and everything, so I guess it will not be that noticeable. All right, well, at any rate, I am Mungo Darkmatter, and this has been Dark Matters. And whatever you do, enjoy the day, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.